I'm on row. They say GLP-1s for weight loss is a shortcut. It's not, it's science. After kids, it's the medicine my body needed. GLP-1s helped me lose 31 pounds. One app to hit my goals.
Press. Cardi don't need no more press. But guess what? She's right back in the headlines again, and this time it's way bigger than any rap beef or chart war. Word on the street is that her ex, Offset, just crossed the ultimate line and dropped a bomb that nobody saw coming. Allegedly, Offset leaked a wild tape showing Cardi in a scandalous situation with none other than Stephon Diggs, yeah, the NFL star, and a few other men, if you catch the drift. Fans are losing it, saying Offset didn't just cross boundaries, he erased them. For weeks, he's been sneak dissing her online, posting shady messages about her moving on too fast. But this right here, this is straight up dirty. Cardi's furious, and insiders are saying she's losing her mind behind closed doors, threatening to set everything ablaze if this keeps going. And just when the mess couldn't get any worse, Charleston White decided to jump in and stir the pot. In a new interview, he went at Cardi with no chill, dragging her name, calling her out, and saying everything but a child of God. It's wild because Cardi's been catching shade from all corners lately, but it looks like she's finally had enough. Word is her next move's about to shake the whole industry. Let's be real, Cardi wasn't lying when she named her new album, I Am the Drama. The last few weeks have been chaos, online feuds, public meltdowns, and now a whole leaked tape. It's giving total meltdown energy. Offset clearly didn't want to sit on the sidelines, so he jumped headfirst into the madness. And we all thought his Twitter shade about Cardi moving on was as bad as it could get. But nah, turns out we were all dead wrong. Reports say Offset somehow got his hands on a tape showing Cardi in a very compromising situation with Stephon. Now, Cardi being pregnant and all, people assumed it was just her and him, but here's where it gets messy. Allegedly, Stephon wasn't the only man in the video. According to those who claim to have seen it, it looked like a full-blown, multi-person situation. And Stephon was right there in the mix. Fans were stunned. I mean, Cardi has always been open-minded about her private life. She's even joked before about bringing other people into her and Offset's bedroom. But her allegedly getting down like that with Stephon, that had everyone gasping. One fan online even said, Stephon really had 2 kids in 1 year and is with a woman that lets him have orgies. That's star wild. Another wrote, Cardi and Stephon are living like a drunken orgy right in front of us. People are acting like it's some kind of movie playing out in real time. And honestly, as shocking as it sounds, should we really be surprised that Offset would go this low? This man has been on a mission to make this divorce the messiest breakup hip-hop has ever seen. Remember when he threatened to take her kids just because she went public with Stephon? And when that didn't break her down, he went straight for her bag, trying to mess with her money and drag out the divorce until she agreed to pay his taxes, give him millions, and even hand over a property before he'd sign the papers. Cardi even talked about it herself, saying the reason their divorce wasn't finalized yet was because Offset kept moving the goalposts and trying to bleed her dry. That's wild. Some people online are saying Offset only did all this because he can't handle her glow up, like he's just salty that she's happy and moving on while he's stuck in his feelings. Others say he's just trying to embarrass her one last time, no matter how messy it gets. Either way, this whole situation is pure chaos, a twisted mix of heartbreak, revenge, and straight up scandal. And if what's being whispered is true, we haven't even seen the worst of it yet. This battle between Cardi and Offset might just become the most explosive celebrity breakup of the year. And when I say most of the wealth, I mean like 95% of it belongs to Cardi. Offset's whole lifestyle runs on the shine from her success because, let's be real, she's not just stacking money, she's sitting on serious real estate. Without Cardi's coins, Offset wouldn't be anywhere near the level he tries to flex online. That man spends cash like it grows on trees, and what's worse, he's not even that hot in the game anymore. He's still dropping big money like he's chart topping, but the truth is starting to catch up with him. Word on the curb is that the broke talk might actually be real. According to rapper Lil T.A., Offset owes him a serious amount of shmoney, and apparently he hasn't been able to pay it back. And then came a blind item that had everyone talking. It said, this one-name rapper is technically still married. He's got a major gambling problem and is always broke. His wife cut him off financially, so he took a female friend overseas, had her work for him on a yacht for a few days, and then blew through all the money she made on himself. Whew, sounds familiar, right? Then another blind dropped, spilling that a former A-list female rapper completely froze her estranged husband out of her accounts, leaving him with zero access to any funds. Now, if that's not Cardi and Offset, fans are saying it's one heck of a coincidence. But here's where it gets dark. Insiders are whispering that Offset's broke behavior might be the real reason behind the whole leaked tape drama. Allegedly, he's been trying to blackmail Cardi, using those scandalous videos of her and Stefan as leverage to squeeze some money out of her. People close to the situation say he's desperate for cash and thinks this is the only way to force her hand. That's cold. And the wildest part? This isn't even the first time Offset has allegedly pulled something like this. A few months back, Cardi herself went off on Twitter Spaces, claiming Offset had already leaked private tapes before. She said he sent some spicy footage of the two of them to Stefan, tapes showing Cardi and Offset getting real intimate back when they were still together, but Offset tried to flip the script. He allegedly told Stefan that Cardi was sneaking back around with him, trying to make it sound like she'd been cheating. The manipulation is crazy. Cardi even went on record to say those tapes were old, made when they were still married. But Offset was twisting it to make her look shady. And that's not even all. Cardi also spilled that Offset had the nerve to bring his new girlfriend into her house, the one she paid for. Imagine that. She even called the woman out, telling her to stop posting pictures from inside the house. But the new girl got slick with her, mouthing off instead of backing down. Turns out Cardi wasn't lying at all, because not long after, the girl got caught red-handed, posting selfies and videos straight from inside Cardi's mansion on Snapchat. Fans spotted the decor instantly and started tagging her. The disrespect was unreal. At this point, Offset's behavior is giving messy, broke, and bitter, all at once. And if these reports are true, he might have just burned the last bridge he had left with Cardi. This whole thing is straight up chaos. For someone who's been acting calm and unbothered online, Offset is clearly not okay behind the scenes. He's been moving like a man who's hurt and petty. And honestly, we all should have seen it coming. He's been taking slick shots at Stefan while pretending his hands are clean, and now everything's exploding in real time. See, Offset's little antics have been slowly building up to this exact moment. He's been pushing rumors about Stefan being comfortable in bed with other men, hinting that the NFL star might be on the DL. And the wild part? Offset's been low-key alluding to it for a while. Every shady post, every cryptic line, it's all been leading up to this messy storm. When Cardi's fans clapped back at him for being petty, he fired off that messy tweet saying, "Go bother the gay nin." And you just know who that was aimed at. Then Stefan clapped back with his own shade. He posted a picture of himself and Cardi out at dinner, captioned, "So proud of myself." Who would have thought I'd be eating dinner with Cardi B? You could practically hear Offset's blood boiling after that. Not long after, Offset lost it online, calling Stefan some BS fanboy and even dropping a shrimp emoji. And yeah, we all know exactly what that means. He also posted something that had everyone scratching their heads. "My new beat batter had you last week. Butch been cheating since 2019. Tommy and Sammy ain't tell you, did rat?" Nobody fully understood it, but the message was clear. Offset was heated and getting reckless. Then, things took an even darker turn. He went from throwing hints about Stefan's sexuality to actually posting a video, a supposed clip of Cardi and multiple men, including Stefan, in a very intimate situation. Fans were stunned, calling it one of the most sinister moves yet. The timing made it even crazier because this dropped right after JT dragged Stefan for allegedly being on the DL and threw shade at Cardi too. JT had gone off saying, "Cardi, be baby, father a gay man." Not because of how he dressed or acted, but because Chris said it out his mouth. "Justice for Chris, I stand with the gays." It was a whole scene. And of course, Cardi clapped back, firing shots right back at JT and Uzi. But then, out of nowhere, this Chris Blake situation resurfaced, adding even more fuel to the fire. Chris Blake, a fashion stylist who's worked with several big-name celebs, had already accused Stefan last year of making unwanted advances toward him. When he turned Stefan down, he claimed Stefan got him jumped. He posted everything on Instagram in a long emotional message, but folks thought it had all blown over. Then suddenly, Chris reappears, sitting down for an interview, saying Stefan allegedly threatened him and even tried to unlive him for speaking out. That's terrifying stuff. Right after that interview hit the internet, boom, Offset allegedly dropped that video of Cardi and Stefan. Fans were convinced it was all calculated, like he'd been waiting for the perfect storm to cause maximum chaos. The clip supposedly showed Cardi and Stefan in a private moment, and people went wild. Social media exploded with fans calling for Offset's arrest, saying he should be charged with revenge. That's an actual crime, and folks were quick to remind him of that. But here's where it gets messy. Instead of everyone rallying behind Cardi as the victim, Charleston White decided to jump into the drama and make things 10 times worse. In a new interview, he started talking reckless, dragging Cardi's name through the mud. He claimed that Stefan allegedly gave Cardi an STD, saying Stefan caught it from messing with too many women. The accusations were disgusting and full of hate. Charleston didn't stop there either. He started running his mouth about the supposed orgy videos that Offset had been posting online. He even referred to Cardi by a vile name that had people shocked he'd even go there. It was pure disrespect. The whole situation spiraled so fast that fans could barely keep up. Leaked tapes, old accusations, revenge plots, and now public humiliation. Cardi's supporters have been begging her to lawyer up and press charges because this mess has gone way past social media drama. Offset's actions, if all this is true, aren't just petty, they're criminal. And while everyone's pointing fingers, Stefan's staying quiet, refusing to address the claims, which only makes the rumors spread faster. Meanwhile, Charleston's feeding the flames with every new interview, acting like he's some insider with all the dirt. This isn't just celebrity drama anymore, it's turned into an all-out public war. Cardi's being painted as both the victim and the villain. Offset's out here spiraling, and Stefan's name keeps getting dragged into the mess. It's like nobody's walking away clean from this chaos. And if what Charleston's saying keeps gaining traction, this story might explode into one of the biggest scandals hip-hop's seen in years. This whole saga is wild, betrayal, revenge, and dirty secrets, all playing out in front of millions. Charleston didn't have to say it out loud. His actions made it crystal clear whose side he's on. He's riding for Team Offset all the way, defending that man like he's his personal PR rep. He had a whole lot to say about Cardi moving on, yet not a word about Offset's cheating, lying, or the fact that his own actions are what pushed Cardi to walk away in the first place. The bias is wild. And don't even get me started on how quiet Charleston was when Offset allegedly posted that revenge video. Like, hello? You're gonna drag Cardi for everything under the sun, but say nothing about a man humiliating the mother of his kids in front of the entire world? Make it make sense. His silence says everything. At this point, the drama's not just messy, it's officially hit the danger zone. Offset's spiraling. Charleston's out here running his mouth for clicks and clout, and Cardi's caught right in the middle, taking heat from every direction and refusing to back down. The woman's out here standing tall while the internet's trying to tear her apart. But this ain't just about a leaked tape anymore. This is a full-on battle of pride, power, and payback. Offset wanted to break her image, to humiliate her, to drag her name through the mud. But let's keep it real. Cardi has built her whole empire by flipping chaos into a comeback. Every time they try to bury her, she comes back louder, richer, and stronger. So when she finally claps back, and you know she will, it won't just shake social media, it's gonna shake the whole industry. Everybody better brace themselves, because Cardi's next move could flip this narrative upside down. Right now though, it feels like she's fighting the world. Haters in her comments, blogs twisting her name, and exes trying to tear her down. everybody's yelling, "We hate Cardi B," but that hate is just more fuel for her fire. She's been here before, and she's never stayed down for long. So if you're keeping up with this wild saga, hit that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Because the next chapter in this Cardi vs. Offset drama is about to get real crazy. Stay tuned.